Okay, so I might need some help with some blog topics because this is a little bit more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Um, I find that I am really enjoying myself in talking to an audience of people. I've been doing private videos for some of my friends for daily devotionals, and I'm really enjoying myself with that. And I think that I would really like to give this a really honest go. And I haven't done this since last week, so I'm going to try and be better. Um, so if y'all have any topics that you would like for me to discuss, I would love some opinions and some topics because this is, this is really new for me, and I'm almost 31 years old, and I'm a mother of three boys, and I don't always necessarily know what I should talk about. So if you guys want to leave me some messages or whatever, I would really appreciate it. So today I think what I would like to talk about is proper diction. Um, I have always been one of those people in my groups of friends that has used very large words like uh, cognizant. I don't think that that's really that large of a word, nor do I think that it's very uncommon. It means aware. You want to be cognizant of your surroundings. You want to be aware of what's going on around you. So I've always kind of caught a lot of crap about my diction and my personal vocabulary, and I think that it's really important that we as a society really show a value in proper diction, because there are so many ebonics languages that a lot of our really expressive words are getting lost. And I think that that is a huge tragedy. And I think that one of the biggest problems today is that reading is not something that happens daily in homes. And I know that it doesn't necessarily happen every day with all three of my boys in my home. I do know my 11-year-old cannot stop reading. This kid read almost 4,000 pages this summer, and he actually won his summer reading program through his school, which got him a Barnes& and Noble gift card. He was very excited about that because that's more books, and he loves to read. Um, when I was pregnant with all my kids, I read to my belly. I thought that that was really important. I sang to my belly, I talked to them, and I've never talked to my kids like they were kids. I've always talked to them like they were little people because in reality that's really what they are. They need to learn to use proper diction. They need to learn to use the English vocabulary. It's a beautiful thing. And if you can utilize it to its fullest extent, then you can say things that somebody else can't. You can express an idea, a thought, an opinion, a feeling that somebody else cannot express to that gravity, to that level, that's going to get you a deeper understanding or a deeper meaning. There's biblical words that we cannot translate into the English dictionary or into the English vocabulary because there are not words to describe their meaning in the English language. And it's because the Hebrew or if it was like my pastor was just talking about this like last week or the week before, being able to describe the exact words for certain things, there aren't descriptions, and that's the same with the English language. It's cognizant is an easy one because it doesn't really have any other meaning besides aware. To be aware. But there are other words that without using them, like, you don't get the same meaning. Like, I'm trying to think because now I'm talking about it and I'm just like, yep, drawing a blank. Um, and I don't always use proper diction. I do use slang terms and I do get sarcastic and use some redneck terms, and that's part of my nature and part of my personality. But I think that it's really important for us as parents, for us as guiders of our youth, in schools or in after school programs or anything like that, to really encourage these kids to be reading and expanding their knowledge and using a proper diction, because it's important. There are words that people are like, I've never even heard that word before. And it's sad that we have dumbed things down so much. When I used to go to PTO meetings. I don't really anymore because I don't really have the time, and I'm really trying to devote my time more to my kids' homework schedule because they have such crazy schedules right now that it's not fair for me to take that much more of my time away from them. So, but I used to go to these PTO meetings in Wyoming, where we moved from, and they have this contract that the kids have to sign every year. And I wish I could remember exactly what it was, but some parents wanted them to change the contract because the kids didn't understand the word usage. And I stood up at that meeting and I said, no, this is for school, guys. You want to make it simpler so that they can understand it? No. You open a dictionary. You teach your kids what these words mean. You don't dumb it down. That's why we're losing stuff, is because people are like, oh, I don't understand that, so they have to put it in layman's terms. And I hate paperwork, okay? You get me on an application for something, and I'm like, oh no, I hate it. I hate it because there's so much legal jargon that it's confusing. Legal jargon is not considered what I consider proper diction, okay? That is something that is meant to confuse you so that you have to hire a lawyer and pay money to understand what the heck it's saying. That is not what I am meaning, okay? I am meaning don't dumb things down for your kids. If you say a word and they don't know what it means, Google it. Make them open a dictionary. Make them open a book. Shut off the TV. Shut off the game systems. Make your kids learn. Okay, there is more to life than TVs and game systems and other things that will just help them zone out and help them, just dumb down everything. That's not acceptable. It's just not. And if you want that kind of future, if you want that kind of things for your children, then by all means, buy them another PS4 or Xbox or whatever. But unless they're going to go to school to be a game programmer, which I don't know if you know, but like that is one of the most sought after positions and one of the most hardest positions to get into unless you have already successfully designed a gaming console or not a gaming console, a gaming environment. I'm not sure exactly now I should go Google something. Unless they've already successfully created something, then it's going to be very difficult for them to get into that field. So if you think that your kid is going to be a game programmer, by all means, let them play that game. Let them excel in that if that is what their thing is. But if that is just something that you're doing to keep your kids' times occupied, stop. You need to stop. You need to make your kid read. My kids, I'm trying. It doesn't always work as well as I want it to because sometimes I just need that TV to be a babysitter so that I can get some rest. But endeavor to make your kids smarter. Endeavor to encourage your kids to be more than sitting on the couch watching TV or with a game controller in their hand, because really that is not what life is about. Get out and show them a sunset. Show them how to bait a hook. Show them how to shoot something. Show them how to build something. Show them how to create something. Show them how to read something. Show them how to write something. Show them something other than what is simple and easy, because life is not simple and life is not easy. It takes hard work and diligence. It takes knowledge and practice. It takes more than sitting on your butt doing nothing. Period. Now that my tirade is over, y'all have a great day.